If the only time you're talking to your patients meaning you're emailing them, you're posting on Facebook or something like that. Every time you're talking to them, it's always about a promotion, you're messing up. You're messing up. It cannot always be about you doing a promotion. It cannot be. And I'll just tell you the ratio. The bare minimum ratio of contacting a potential consumer base, patients, etc., of offering a promotion, etc., is 3 to 1. In other words, they should have heard from you on 3 different subjects with you not asking for anything. In other words, every time they hear from you, it should not be about your next promotion. Okay? Now, how do you do that? In other words, the 3 to 1 ratio is 3 times you should be reaching out to those people and not asking for anything. In other words, it's publicity. It's goodwill publicity. Okay? Now, one of the things that you always want to do, every time you do a promotion, after you promote it, make a video or something about how it went. Let everybody know what happened. Okay? We did an office promo. We were able to donate X amount of funds. We want to thank everybody. See, that's not asking for anything. That's just saying we did this good deed and we'd like you to know about it. And we thank you. See? Get used to just sending out good information regularly without asking for stuff. If the only time they hear from you is you doing a promotion, that's when it just gets on deaf ears. Okay? So, and every time you do a promotion, always make some kind of recording about it afterwards, even if it's, like I said, on a flyer and screen capture. And then tell how the event went. Tell what you did. Hey, we had this event. It was a tremendous success. We were able to donate to so-and-so, and we'd like to thank everybody. See, I didn't ask for anything. I just reported on what I did. That's all. You've got to do that with every event you do. Okay? And that starts creating that awareness, that publicity, that, you know, you're active in your community, you're supporting your community, you're helping your community. That's what you have to do. Okay? Do not just inundate them with me, 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 me. Okay? Don't do that. And that's why a lot of times, some of you guys have been to my seminars. I'll do a Facebook Live during the seminar. After the seminar, I'll do an event about the seminar. I'll do some testimonials at the seminar. See, that's what all that's about. It's creating that goodwill of this is all the good stuff that's happening here without asking for anything and increasing your awareness and your name recognition. That's what it's about, okay? All right, so I just wanted to make sure that you did that. Record the event and send out, you know, how it went, what the event was about, and thank everybody, okay? All right. And there's not just every event you do, but, you know, all kinds of things happen in an office, you know, like especially staff birthdays. We were really big every time it had a staff birthday. You know, we made a big to-do about it. We had cake for everybody, you know, and then we recorded that and we sent it out in all the channels.